husband just so happened to have a week off right after Christmas between New Year's. That week, their whole shop has closed and gave all the employees the week off, which means because my oldest son, who is a sophomore, also works with my husband, he's home. So our whole family was able to be together for this last week, and my husband sat and rested and was chill for a day and a half before he decided, I'm ripping up the floor and we're gonna redo this. So that is what today's video is all about. I'm bringing you along for the process of this floor renovation. Like this is all DIY. We did this ourselves. We did not hire anything out. My husband is very handy at doing things on his own. We always have been, because we cannot afford to hire people to do these things. Like that changes everything, right? So today's video is just sharing a bit of a DIY project, and I hope you guys like this stuff, because my content will not be changing. You will still be getting homeschooling encouragement and life and curriculum videos and all of that. But expect a little bit of a heavy dose on some DIY and home renovation projects, because that is very much going to be coming to you, because it is going to be part of our life, which means that's what I share here at Simply Living It. It is a lifestyle channel. I share all things homeschool, motherhood, life, faith, all the things. So if that is of interest to you, please do us a favor. Click the red subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Helps our small channel in more ways than you even know. Let's get to this project. So we are going to start by just creating chaos in the dining room and our homeschool area. This is all of our homeschool curriculum, my co-op class that I need to plan, all the things, but we don't have a garage, so everything needs to get kind of shoved in one area while we work away and tackle these projects. So we're going to start by adding in wall heaters in our home. When we moved in, there were baseboard heaters and we took them out because we didn't like them and they're not efficient. So we're putting wall heaters in all the rooms that need wall heaters just in case, and then we're going to begin ripping out the floor. You can see here where it's kind of cracked and chipped and broke off and all the things in the main kitchen area that gets a lot of traffic. So we're gonna just start ripping all of this up little by little, moving out the fridge, moving out the stove, having a child run through the house on his scooter. I do love the wood floors that are on portions of the flooring in this house. So just here and there it's kind of patched and kind of discombobulated, but it would be so fun to be able to sand those down and have actual hardwood floors through this home, but that is not something we can do because it's been kind of added onto. The house was originally built in the 40s, and then when we moved into it 15 years ago, it was totally renovated, like taken down to the studs and then added on. So there's a lot going on here. So unfortunately, it's not possible to sand those floors down, but we are gonna go ahead and just continue working through the house. This is a group project. This is a family affair. And while we have the fridge out, so I have painted the walls in this house so many times that people joke that there is no more texture on the walls because there's so much paint. But we don't ever move the fridge or the stove out. So while we have those appliances out, I'm going to go ahead and paint back behind that space so that it matches everything else in the house at this point. I am totally a brush painter. Let me know. Are you a roller or are you a brush painter? I don't know. I know there is a time and place for rollers, but for me, I just like having a brush in my hand. I don't know why. I just always have. I love to paint and I love to just use a brush. And I know it would probably be quicker, more efficient, all the things if I rolled it, but this is just what works best for me. Show me what you've been up to, Brantley. Oh!
Failed it.
We are heading to Home Depot to see if they have what we are looking for flooring for our house. Kind of one of those crazy random projects that just kind of happens and snowballs. So there are a few things we're looking at getting and updating in our home. So gonna see what Home Depot has for flooring, and hopefully they'll have just what we're looking for.
We did end up finding something that we liked at Home Depot, and so we went with the gray flooring this time. I really wanted to do the light wood color, but I'm gonna save that for another project. However, I do like the look of the gray in the kitchen and in our living room. I think it's gonna look great with what we already have going on here, and it's crazy how much bigger once it is like all finished, how much bigger it actually looks. So I'm now going to make some elk burger burritos. We're just gonna have those for dinner, something simple in the middle of chaos while the rest of the family continues to work.
Voices were silenced by the rising sun. New life came to the woods before the sun touched the tops of the trees. He slept quietly in the tall grass on the north edge of the meadow, where the trees start the forest. Get up, get up, get up, shouted the red-winged blackbird. Shh, shh, hushed the mouse. I think he's lost. Just let him.
It is now time to put all the finishing touches back on this project. It's time to reattach the trim where we had to remove the trim, go back and fill the holes. Again, family project. We have everybody's helping hands involved in this, and my duty is to come back and paint. So we've got everybody kind of working together to bring this project to completion, and it looks wonderful. We're super, super pleased with the product, super pleased with the turnout, with the outcome. It took us about 2.5-ish days to complete the flooring in our living, dining, and hallway, and we love it. It turned out great. I wish we would have done this color a long, long time ago.
Was home for this whole last week. We were able to really work on this project and get things kind of sped up more so than we were thinking and hoping. So it actually is a huge weight off our shoulders to have this almost done, the flooring part. We are almost there. We are so close to having this part of the process done, and it looks so good. To have brown. I don't know if you remember, if you're new here, you can go back in some of my older videos and see, but we had a dark brown flooring that we did, I think it was 8 years ago, maybe even 9. Time flies so fast, but it was dark brown. And I didn't realize how much the lighter color would change everything, like the paint on my wall, everything. I don't know if you can see it all as well. Obviously it's different in person, but I love this gray so, so, so much. And we went middle of the road with the flooring. We didn't choose the most expensive, and we obviously didn't go the cheapest. Our other stuff lasted us 8 years. Probably about 5 years in, it started cracking and the corners were coming up, so it was time to do something different, especially here in the kitchen. I love, love, love the gray in this house. I think it looks wonderful. I'm curious what the cabinets are gonna look like once we get this complete. I am gonna have to come back and do some more painting in here and some touch up, but I'm curious what those cabinets will look like, because as you know, different flooring, different paint colors, different lighting, all the things affect what actually something is going to look like. My husband and the boys are at Home Depot right now, and our hope and plan is to get that flooring finished today, which is totally doable. And then we are going to get the house put back in order, get everything back and situated. I have some trim, paint, like touch up to do. I don't think that's gonna happen today because I think we're actually going to hit the road and head for the cabin. Because he's been on vacation, it was nice to utilize a couple of these days to get some stuff done, but we're ready to go sit and breathe and be with our boys before chaos ensues, and more on that to come. I'm totally just gonna keep you guys hanging, but there's more to come, more projects to come. I'm talking like in every way, shape, and form. So there'll be more.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride out of the blue. I wanna do what you want to.